Hi, everyone. I'm back with another episode of the Follow Your True Azimuth micro podcast to inspire you. I'm Scott Graham, your host, and our guest today is Anze Tominsek. Anze runs mylastjoint.com, an online community where he helps others quit marijuana. Hi, Anze. Welcome to the show.
Hey Scott, thanks for having me on your podcast. Listen, I will be honest, this form kind of scared me, but I'm very excited to be on and I wanted to thank you for this opportunity.
Well, I'm very excited to have you here too, and good job pushing through your fear. Anze, tell us about a time when you struggled to follow your true azimuth.
A time I struggled to follow my true azimuth was back in my 20s. So kind of a beginning of my 20s, I started smoking weed. And what once was a fun and social thing soon turned out to be my number one enemy. Whereas I was kind of a extroverted and very social and just pretty much up for anything. Sooner or later, I would be kind of a indoorsy, introverted, very kind of a negative type of the person. Now, I'm still trying to figure out whether weed had such a big, major role in this, but it definitely kind of expedited the whole process. So it took me a few years to actually realize the whole I dig myself. And to kind of find my purpose again and follow my goal, if you will. So yeah, it was definitely a turbulent time and probably one of the hardest thing I ever did. But I did persevere and I kept on picking myself up even though I relapsed many, many times. And, there was a time where I couldn't even hold a day without a weed. So I said to myself, listen, we can do this. We can do it, which was foolishly to think anyways, we can do it on our own. And it took a great amount of deal and just a lot of perseverance and just a lot of determination and willingness to go through it. And seeing that it happened in my 20s, it's kind of at the time where you're supposed to travel and you're supposed to do all this stuff, which I did, regardlessly. But I just feel there was a lot of time, not missed, but a lot of things regretted in a way, but not really regretted, but just kind of a lot of opportunities missed, I guess would be the right words. And yes, however, throughout the whole ordeal and from the beginning, I followed my azimuth and I kept on going, and I can happily say it's been almost 3 years now since I had any weed. And yeah, that's my story of following my true azimuth.
An inspiring story, Anze. Thank you for being with us today.
Hey Scott, thanks for having me. I'm really looking forward to seeing this when it comes out. If anyone wants to find out more about my project, just head over to mylastjoint.com. We're also doing live streams every morning, Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock in the evening. That's GMT +2. We have our own community and we got lots of things happening. So just check mylastjoint.com and take it from there. All right, Scott, thanks again.
Anze, I have one last fun question for you today if you are up to it. If you could have any superhero power, what would that be?
All right, so since you asked, he would be talking to the machines. And I think it's one of the greatest power you could have. I don't know if you ever seen Heroes, but there's this guy called Micah, and he just goes up to the cash machine and he just puts his hands and then he talks to the machine. So that would be definitely my superpower right there. All right, there you go, Scott.